Written by me on 3/25/2010 at 12:24 a.m. Fuck, he bellowed, as the new bright yellow, canary yellow, shoelace on his coveted Nike basketball sneaks broke halfway through, lacing them up. He has a mean jump shot and hustles hard to use it to his advantage. He has 11 tattoos covering various parts of his body. His girlfriend at the moment was a 17-year-old whore with a tongue ring and violent tendencies when she didn't get her way. His job here in Chicago would earn him enough to run away and hide with his family in Costa Rica. You know, a broken shoelace is bad luck, Isabella, his girl said, popping her gum as she surveyed their hotel room. Anyway, you better get the shit done tonight, 'cause I'm not staying in this stink-ass hotel any longer. He ignored her. Though was inwardly amused about his plans to shoot her right in her pretty face after the hit he'd been assigned to in the Chi-Town. She probably thought she was going to accompany him to Costa Rica, but was dead wrong. The girl ran her mouth too much and knew way too much about him and his assignment to let her live. They say loose lips sink ships, and he made damn sure she never uttered another fucking word. He sighed and undid the laces on his sneaks, trading them in for the stock laces the shoes had come from. Suddenly, she was on top of him, naked with nothing but her ideas, delusions of grandeur of a tropical paradise. I want to try to de-stress you before you try to pull off this wild-ass triple murder, she whispered into his ear as she grabbed his cock with her small hands. You know, I think it's sexy how you kill like it ain't no thing, she said, sliding down to her knees on the floor in front of him. He slapped her across the face. I'm kinda hot right now, and you know damn well this fucking room might be bugged, he whispered, almost inaudibly, as he pulled her head up by her hair to a level position with his mouth. I'll fucking kill you if you just fuck me over with that goddamn mouth of yours. You know when to shut the fuck up. He threw her to the floor, traded his sneaks for a pair of loafers, and pulled on his Lacoste rain slicker. He pulled his hat down over his eyes, then grabbed his brass knuckles, hunting knife, and 9mm, and stuck them all in the inside pocket of his jacket. He walked out the room to the big parking lot where he'd parked his inconspicuous black Honda that blended in real nice and had wicked horsepower under the hood. His marks for the night were allegedly getting hammered at some bar in downtown Chicago. He put the keys in the ignition and bleeped the voice on his Nextel, awaiting further instruction on tonight's events. The voice answered back and informed him that the three men are apparently Marines, and suggested maybe somebody worked the job with him to better the odds. You know, I only work alone, he answered. Just tell me what kind of car they're driving. I'll wait for them in the back seat. It's an effective position, trust me. The voice bleeped back that he'd check into what kind of car they were driving, but again insisted the man have some sort of backup. The man thought to himself, you still got that mean as a motherfucker pitbull? I'll take her, or nobody, you choose. The voice smiled to himself. The boy was finally using his head. Nikki, the dog, will be prepped and ready to assist. Rendezvous at 0200 hours for pickup at the regular place, the voice responded. Roger that, over and out, the man responded, then coolly turned the car on and backed out of his parking space. He made a left-hand turn and sailed through a yellow light as he instinctively looked to his right, just in time to see the fire truck that was seconds from blindsiding his car. He never heard the crash, felt no pain. It was going on 4 months when he'd finally awoken from the accident-induced coma to find himself handcuffed to a hospital bed, an IV in his arm, and screaming pain coming from every bone in his body. What the... he started before being interrupted by a police officer. Good to see you're awake, the officer said. Now you need to know that you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Finished writing that at 1:13 a.m. on 3/25/2010.